So Alkaline dropped him highly anticipated interview with Cliff Hughes today. Yeah. And we watched the interview in its totality. What are our thoughts?
But can't even take it serious.
Yo, we could have do this and just pretend like say, yo, we watched the entire thing the same day. I will put this up the same day. No?
Suppose it was really a good Then that's come on, I know exactly what I'm going to say.
Oh, God. We just say like some things in generalities. You know, some never like when him did say that.
So what?
When he said that with Cliff, like that time that when him and Cliff didn't have the exchange, I never too like him tone.
I am not that person. I cannot review what I have not
like
seen.
Him tone, like only that talk to
the
Cliff.
fix is clickbaiting now? Exactly.
Extra fix is all about Cliff.
This is Naro. This is all Nara's doing. Nara's like, let's talk about it. Somebody, like a couple people message me.
People talk with
I'm
them.
like, yeah, like after the interview, like why would I
do like a
pre-recorded thing? But I mean, the most that we can say about it is that it's a very interesting choice going to Cliff Hughes. I think we can start with that. You know, I've seen some of the comments.
Recording this on Tuesday, by the way.
Yeah,
I'll drop the Wednesday.
Yeah,
by the time this drop it, the interview probably got.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen you know, I've seen a couple of comments and, you know, people are like, if it's not the fix.
Somewhere else.
Yeah. You know, in a sense. And I mean, you know what? He did say it in his song, I guess, R.I.P. Ian Boy, and it's like, this forgot my profile. Remember my song?
Profile.
Yeah. Ian
Champion boy.
Yeah. So I guess he's just saying that, you know, he's not with the entertainment journalism in Jamaica. So he's going to a journalist, but then that means like, or I wouldn't say a real journalist, because entertainment journalism is journalism.
Don't knock it.
But I just think
some respect.
Like him going to Cliff Hughes is definitely a fuck you to entertainment journalism from Anthony
on stage,
us of course,
others out there.
The others out there. You want me to be so kind.
Yeah.
I get it. No, I get it, boss. I'm on my P's and Q's.
There we go.
But it's an interesting move. It's a very weird move. You know, his fans are always saying he's very calculating, he's very strategic. I mean, I guess this plays into the calculation and the strategy of it all. I mean, you know, he's doing an interview with Cliff Hughes, who is very loquacious. He's articulate. He asks, I'm not gonna use small words. He's gonna ask, I would hope he would ask relevant questions to Alkaline and his entire, you know, career. I just hope it's a good interview. I really do. I hope it's a good interview. It's obviously it's not Cliff Hughes' wheelhouse, but you know, a respected, noted journalist nonetheless, and I'm sure he'll do his research and he'll do the work, and then to ensure that him asks again the poignant, relevant questions. You know, bold move. What is it?
Bold move, Colin. Let's see if it pays. I agree with you, Aaron, in regards to the choice of platform. And when are Neuros? This weekend?
This weekend, yeah.
That's already.
I mean, you like to think
Yeah.
if he was doing another one, because you see him make a big, like he promoted this. At least his page is
people.
connected to him. Promote this. You like to think, say, if he might do a
July
next
5th,
one.
so it's this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trelawney.
I like to think, say, if he might do a next one, it would be promoted just like this one.
Yeah.
So I don't want to jump the gun and say, maybe this are the only interview him do, but it would want to seem so. And if that is the case, it's a very interesting choice. Now, we'll get our answer by the time this video drop. Is it that he's in studio? One. Is that it's over the phone, which is key. I think that it would be much more valuable and much more, could say, palatable to his fans and to dancehall fans out there if this was an in-studio interview. If it's over the phone, it's going to take away a lot. it got take away a lot from the impact. Sorry if I use that already again. Of the possible impact of what this interview could do. You know, it kind of remind me of my choice when me go through the thing with Spice. And only for people that run me down for interview at the time. And I told them no. But I chose one. I was behind the headlines with Deon Jackson Miller.
Oh, really?
I just thought that one was the one that I should go on.
And then people would be like, odd choice.
Odd choice. I think it's because Spice went down there and spoke. So I'm saying, I did something I got to.
Oh, yeah. Actually, she did. Yeah.
She did go on there and say, I did something I got.
Yeah.
I never want to go, do 65 different poses.
Was that you being
from
petty
100
walk?
different camera angles. I never wanted.
Apart from it was being a petty.
No.
Petty
I'm
little.
just saying to respond to certain things that she was saying. Why not go to the very same platform that
She went to.
So that was my thing. Why Cliff Hughes? Why not an entertainment platform? We don't know. Maybe it's that he's had it up to here with the entertainment platforms out there. Maybe it's a more cynical reason. Say, Cliff now gonna know the real question then for ask, and it's a more safer place for me to go. So let's go there.
Yeah, there's that thought
There
too.
is that thought that we can't escape that thought there. Because
Exactly.
yes, Cliff will ask probably some tough questions, but like questions where people in the entertainment and people in the know would never ask.
Yeah.
Probably not.
But then you underestimate Cliff Hughes and his producers, and I'm not going to. Not just yet. I think Cliff Hughes is as I said, a noted, acclaimed journalist. And
I
I
think
would
he might ask
hope
him about certain lyrics in regards to things where I'm saying like
maybe
what could
no.
they allude to
No,
Massacre?
because
Like Westside say like
no,
we would do
that's
other
the thing.
platforms to
And
do
then
it. So that's the
He,
thing.
but he'll probably ask about Massacre, or I'm not gonna prejudge it. I'm just
No.
prejudging the choice and the platform that Alkaline choose to go on. Again, it speaks into the mystique and the whole
It does, like it's an
calculation and
interesting bold
strategy.
choice.
Yeah.
Whatever. Let's see if it does pay off,
I'm so
Cotton.
upset in person.
But I am not gonna discount and discredit Mr. Hughes because I think you're right. I don't think he's gonna ask about lyrics. But maybe he's like, I see that you have a feud here with Massacre. How's that going? Like, in
Like
that
them type of general.
in that vibe.
And
But
in producer them can easily feel
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
But
yeah.
even to add to this, playing the safe part too, because personality wise, like if you're looking at Anthony or Winford or even we, like what hard hitting questions, like what I got asked. Some questions where him would make him uncomfortable, but maybe him a Cliff, like, in personality, him not really give that vibe. So maybe him feel more comfortable talking to Cliff, like. And then people are gonna say, "Oh, no bad mind," and you guys are just haters. Like, no.
I'm very interested to see this
But-
interview as a bold channel.
What just I say is what the people want. Would this be something that the people want? Don't know, because as we say, the type of questions that he'll ask.
Yeah.
And not to say that
We're not
Cliff,
knock.
we're not Cliff.
Right.
And not to say that him don't ask hard hitting questions, because when you see him talk to certain politicians, I say agree.
right, because that's his wheelhouse.
And that's the thing, that's his wheelhouse. We're talking about in regards to entertainment
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
being in the know.
Yeah.
And knowing certain things to us.
Yeah.
Right.
Certain people.
Especially because it's been so long too.
Yeah.
It's been 10 years. So
I definitely think I'm not gonna underestimate Cliff Hughes and his producers, especially who I am assuming that they're young, they're hip, they're happening.
You might, she's dying.
So them must know. I say, yo, you have to ask him this, and make sure you ask him about this. But then another thing I question, you're saying I do want to know, or I want to see if it's over the phone or
Yeah.
in studio. That's another thing.
Over the phone is true, only for water pump.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be in studio.
Yeah.
I don't think
I
so,
would be
yeah.
very surprised.
very
Yeah.
surprised.
But another thing too is the length of time.
That too.
Because radio and more structured
True.
programming
True.
goes from like
True.
so the runtime is 20 minutes. So again, the bold choice is try get in as much as you can within
During
this
this
20
time
minutes in window that you have for the interview. And I mean,
It's
there's
probably
several
very calculated
things.
on his part, on his
And there's
team's part.
several things that's happening in politics. It's campaign season now. You know, me see them, the information minister, Dana Dixon, I talk about them pull the appointment at the FID with Dennis Strong, and people are complaining about that, and them want to see the qualifications and them, some the ATI, access to information. And I call people assholes. So it's campaign season. So I don't know
How much time will be dedicated to this?
Exactly. So, and that's where most people go. When I listen, when I was in the government and I had to listen to Cliff Hughes, like that was mostly it, and talk. People are calling, water.
So
the government no good.
Yeah. So
and
while
he's doing that. So I don't know.
So while the length of time that a Cliff Hughes program would take, where it would be dedicated to several different things, that length of time a Cliff Hughes program would take probably would be an interview that we would. Yeah, man. Like,
for promo.
Not for promo. The interview length in and of itself would have probably be the same time Cliff Hughes program would have been. Same time. Same runtime.
The entire program.
Yes,
Right. Because the block of they usually.
So I never speak that clear.
Yeah, they usually do it in 4-hour blocks. Most times radios like them do between 3 to 4 hour blocks, right? So yeah, maybe the show cut. But then I'm thinking the most they can or will dedicate to it is maybe an hour. Then we'll probably like suspend like calling, or if them do it, then probably do it early and
kind
then
of
just
shift things around.
Yeah, but of course it's gonna be break, because they're gonna pause for a break now. As right after these messages, on the phone is Alkaline, or in studio is Alkaline, and whatever. But it probably, again, the entire runtime would have probably be like 40 minutes. Yeah. I'd be surprised if it goes 2 hours, to be honest.
I don't think it's going
2 hours.
I'd be surprised. He's like, this entire show is dedicated.
And then again, that depends on Alkaline's responses too.
Yeah.
Because based on what was so
last
far
one.
with the BT
my
thing,
days.
I don't know.
We're still calling that an interview.
If it's
That them say. That's what it was promoted as.
if it's anything in comparison to that, Javs, the people them we and
and
Alkaline
probably would
fans
even
will
have
kill
20 minutes.
And if it's that them doing this as a response to say, oh, he's he's not inaccessible and them thing there.
Yeah, like
This
see?
interview better speak towards that. It better. If this is just like a reactionary thing and say, see him do something, it's just, we just want to choose. I hope this wasn't a reactionary.
Bold choice,
It's
Scott.
a very bold choice. Very bold choice.
Alkaline, were you forced?
Were you forced? If you don't want to do these things, don't make people force it. Be you. Be the mysterious person who don't want to chat to me. That people like that.
I said, where to promote new rules?
I know Cliff Hughes. Whose idea was that? It's a bold choice. But if it's that you don't want, be you. People like this, like the mysterious you. Them like the counterbalance to the cartel. Say cartel go everywhere, you not gonna know. Me like that about it. There are people out there who like that. I lie me I tell.
No,
me
it's
like
true.
say enough. I saw them say. Me like that about it.
So which is weird. And I mean, this is it, like cartel. Come on now. It's going to be 1 year, the end of this July 31st. We're July 1 now. 30 days, it will go make 1 year, 1 full year that Cartel come out of prison. And since Cartel come out of prison, he's been on this massive, impressive media run, musical tour run, musical output run. So, again, as you speak of reactionary Nara, is like him come out especially after Anthony,
the
and
statement.
which I thought it was just like an innocuous a true comment, but in our case, he said like he's inaccessible. Like, like can he pull a crowd? It's a question to ask, because not to like toot our own horn, but when Cartel did his interview, ticket prices went up.
Facts.
Ticket sales move.
Facts.
You know.
We were told this by the organizers. Facts.
Not to toot our own horn.
You too. Wax.
But you know, the personality plays into it, and I mean, you know, what I guess one thing too is like I never forget the Vendetta fan, the female UK Vendetta fan that went to his show, and she's like, well, it feels as if he could have just played his Spotify playlist and got there and sing along, but you know, him not really have that stage thing. I mean, I guess it just speaks to, I keep on telling you, he's an introverted person, you know. He just want the music, he just want to be star and get girl. He never want to do all of this extra stuff.
Yeah.
He didn't. And that's fine. That's fair. And it works for him.
Reactionary. I hope
it
not.
works.
I hope
It
this is
is.
a genuinely
It
good
is.
interview.
It's
I
reactionary.
hope say people say, yeah, man, fix it. I want that. I want to say, yeah, man, fix it. This is the same can do again. I want that.
But I mean, Alkaline, he's introverted, but he's not dumb.
You know, dumb.
He went to Arden.
One of the fun school challenge
that's
quiz.
Was it school child? Was it
Yeah,
the
junior
picnic? It was
school.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, he's definitely not.
You never want to be an electrical engineer.
I don't remember what he was.
Wait, you remember when
Everybody
Earl
didn't want to be an electrical engineer. They were like you.
Yeah, probably doctor. I think he wanted to be a doctor. Maybe, yeah.
Okay.
But I definitely think it's reactionary, but I don't think, I mean, again, it's just a bold choice because I would have gone to ER. So, since I'm so inaccessible, you say I'm inaccessible.
That would have been the bolder choice. Just go ER. Let's go to the place.
I heard you said I was inaccessible.
Yeah. See me there now.
What about it?
Yeah, what have to say?
What about it?
Yeah.
Nah.
Nah, let's go to Cliff. Let's go to Cliff.
And as me say, you know, him forgot on this. I can't go on. I forgot on Ian boy in profile.
Maybe him pre-this as next best thing.
So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know? He
Can't get Ian. Let's
R.I.P.
get Cliff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him,
One thing and done.
Yeah.
By the time this out.
Him tell we say him not really want to talk to no
Yeah.
common journalists. You know, in Jamaica, I mean, the most respected one at the time was Mr. Ian Boy, and him dead now. So we go to the next best thing.
I go say by the time this is out, this clip that is, the interview should be out.
Yeah.
And only thoughts should be on it. So let us see.